What's up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to another Farming Sim 17 Feenix Moment, where we talk about everything that happened last week, everything's gonna happen this week, and so on. So, I want to start off by apologizing for me whining like a baby throughout this video. If you guys hear that, I was doing it in the FS91 videos, which we just wrapped up. That's why I'm in the server with my lights flashing, and the guys are still over there goofing off. I see, there he goes. But I went swimming today for about 4.5 hours, and my back is completely burnt to the point where I don't want to move, and it hurts to move. And every time I get a cold chill, I get goosebumps, and it hurts incredibly. So if you hear me go, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm a big baby when it comes to sunburn. Always have, always will be. I hate it until it starts peeling, because I'm one of those weird guys that like to peel the skin. Anyway, sorry. It took a gross turn there. But anyway, let's. We got like a few things, quite a few things to talk about in some detail in today's video. So I wanted to get that out of the way. And the first thing is something that happened in Discord this past week. So for those of you who are in the Discord, we had an incident happen. Subscribe to Feenix Feather and Tyler Harmon. Don't subscribe to that second guy, because the second guy's a douche, and you'll figure out why. He's a horrible chief. Horrible chief. Which takes 2 engines, a rescue, and an ambo to a possible heat stroke. Like ambo and the engine was needed. Rescue anyway. Douche. Okay, everybody's leaving me. All right. So anyway, we had a kid. He was clearly a kid. You could tell by the way he was talking and the way he was acting that he was a kid. And we tend to have higher tolerance for kids when they're saying, "Oh, I'm a firefighter. Oh, he was so sweet. He moved me back up." But we tend to have a higher tolerance for kids that do that. If a kid says, "Oh, I'm a firefighter," we're like, "Oh, yeah, okay." We don't believe them, but we just let them imagine that they are. It's not a huge deal. When there's an adult going around saying, "Yeah," then call them out. But this kid was pretending that he was part of the forestry service or something. Like, he gave us an off-the-wall badge number and all that. Like, he was clearly not being truthful, but we played along because he's a kid. Well, someone decided to take it upon their own. I don't know what you want to. Anyway, they ended up inviting some guy in who the only reason he came in was to start stuff with other members in the Discord, which is number 1 rule you don't break. You don't disrespect each other. Like, you get along. That's all I ask. If you guys want to bicker, do it through DM. Not my business. Well, when he comes in, he starts harassing another member. An admin actually told him to cut it out, and when he pretty much told the admin to go, F off, I stepped in and I kicked him out, which then brought in a bunch of other douchebags, and I call them douchebags because that's what they are. They are a group of douchebags that go around harassing little kids about pretending to be firefighters, police, and God knows, U.S. Forestry Service. If you're that pathetic in your life that you need to go around on the internet harassing children, grow the hell up and grow a pair. Like, there's no need for you to go around hopping from Discord to Discord just to frickin' harass people. Children of that. This guy was clearly, he might have been like 8 years old. There was no way he was a teenager. So you're harassing a younger kid who's pretending to be a part of the Forestry Service. Like, have you no life? Like, what was so important that you had to come in and harass a child? And he wasn't even doing it in just Discord. He was DMing this kid like crazy about pretending to be a U.S. Forestry Service. Like, we already know he's not. But he wanted to, get all pissy about, we're allowing people to act or lie about being Forestry Service and all that crap. And at the end of the day, I just went on a random banning spree. And any of them douchebags that came in, and it was quite obvious when a douchebag came in, I called him something else in the ban log. But right away they were harassing this kid. Like, get a freaking life, you utter twat waffles. Sorry for my language. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous that you need to harass children, and that will not be accepted in my Discord. So rule number 1 in my Discord is do not disrespect people. Get a freaking along. It's internet server about people who enjoy our YouTube videos. Like, there's no need to come in and start just. The only reason to come in is to freaking harass people. No. Get the hell out. You're not welcome here. I don't care how big of a fan you are. I don't care if I'm your favorite YouTuber or not. You're not going to come into my Discord and harass other subscribers. It's not going to happen. And for the guy who invited that original douchebag in, he was also banned for inviting someone for the sole reason to cause a disturbance. So, I don't tolerate. It's zero tolerance for that crap. At all. Zero. It's done. No more. If you come in and you start stuff with someone, you're banned. Now, if you have a little spit spat, I don't care. I'm not gonna be like, there shall be no fighting or you'll be in jail. I'm not gonna be like that. But when you come in with the sole purpose of harassing other subscribers, get the hell out. You sackless piece of crap. Alright. So now that rant's over. I almost forgot. Oh, the other big thing I wanted to talk about is my messages were blown up on Sunday morning with can I have your mod pack? Can I have your mod pack? I'm going to say it again in this video, and every time someone asks if I'm going to release my mod pack, I'm just going to link them this video from now on, because I'm not going to respond to message after message after I've already discussed it. I discussed it at least 3 times in the video, the live stream on Saturday night, and I know I said it in the first video for FS901 that I'm not gonna be someone who releases a pack unfinished. I'm not gonna do that. Chief is constantly editing and making his mods better, so the more he edits, the more I have to edit to get it fixed back for FS901. So no, I shouldn't say fixed. More like retextured, and changing the wheels and all that crap to fit in FS901. So he's constantly making his stuff better and improving on not only the content but quality of his mods. So as long as he keeps doing that, I'm going to keep updating right along with him, because like I said, they just keep getting better and better and better. The more time and effort he puts into it, he just keeps going, and they're getting better all the time. So once he's done and happy with certain mods, like he's done editing the Seagraves. So once that's done, then I'm gonna put a whole big one big pack in, and release them. Now, joining the server, we have plans on doing like a FS901 like once a month. Will you be able to join the server? Short answer, yes. Long answer, it depends on how crowded it gets. We're only going to let a few people in at a time, so we don't have a bunch of people running around, crashing into things. You know how 5M gets. Like that's the main concern. I don't want FS901 to become 5M with a bunch of trolls running around and everything. So we're gonna test it out once the mod pack's done. Once the mod pack's done, it goes up. We'll test it. We'll get a couple people in at a time. If people are acting, legit, then we'll open it up from 4 more people. Just until we get a full server. and then we'll put like, like people can be in for an hour, and then we'll have to rotate out and stuff like that. So that's where we're at right now. So once Chief finishes what he's doing, then I will finish. I'll finish it completely and release it. So there you go. And will you be able to join? Short answer, yes. Long answer, it depends on how full we get and how people are acting. Because we get a bunch of jerks in that like to ruin the fun times for everybody else, I'm just going to close the server down to open public, and we're just going to be the Outcast Posse members in at that point. So there you have it. I've answered that now for the 4th time. 5th time about the pack. So no need to message me, guys. All your answers can be found in the videos. The guy, he didn't even watch the video. He claimed he didn't watch the video, but he knew about all the POVs and stuff. So the one guy, so yeah, and the same guy messaged me on like 3 different platforms. So fun times. I hate fire checks. It brings out all the wackadoos. But anyway, the last thing I had to talk about is why there was no 5M on Saturday night. There was no 5M on Saturday night because I screwed up. Rewind real quick. All the mods we are currently using are absolutely public. Everything that you've seen us use Saturday night is public. They're just edits of public mods. So, no worries. They're all public already. You don't have to. Oh my God, she parked this car on my house. They're all public. I mean, I've linked all of them prior, so you can find them. You can edit them yourself if you would like. But currently, the mod pack or the mods we are using, the edited ones, are not available until finished. Like just to point out a couple things. Like the wheels on Engine 51 are 2 different colors. The bucket for Tower 50 still has Tower 70 on it. So I still got things to do with what we have. But once it's done, I'll put them up. Okay, there. Last we're talking about that. Let's move on to why there was no 5M Saturday night. I screwed up when it came to 5M. The program we were using for the server we were using, it's a bit glitchy, but it's like the simplest one to use. So for those of you who don't have never fooled around with a 5M server, when you edit, like if you change a mod out or you add something in, you have to delete what's called a cache folder. So I had the cache folder highlighted, and I clicked delete, and it wouldn't delete. Come to find out, even though I had the cache folder highlighted, it was deleting the resource folder. Now what the resource folder is all the guts to the 5M server. It's all the resources it needs to run. So all the files that you need for it to connect, all the cars, all the everything is in that resource folder. And I deleted a portion of it because the cache folder was the program glitched and was showing me the cache folder even though the cache folder wasn't there. So I screwed it up and we couldn't connect. Tyler and Dalton got Dalton's server fixed and running right before we started streaming, but we already had the FS901 stream planned, so we just went ahead along with the FS901 stream because we didn't even have like all the cars and everything in for that. So there you go. That's why there was no 5M. Alright, so that's good. That's done. That's out of the way. I got all the topics for last week that I want to discuss, I believe. So let's move on to next week. Next week is going to be pretty normal, I should say. I don't know if I'll have a secondary video up today because I have to run to Comcast up in Dover to take back my TV box because I ditched TV. And I ditched TV plus got an internet upgrade and saved $70 a month. So, it's pretty good if you ask me. It's pretty good. But I gotta take the TV box up there and ask him why my upgraded internet is not taking place yet. I'm still on the same internet we had prior to the upgrade. So I gotta ask him, where the heck's my upgrade at? But everything else should be pretty normal. If there's a secondary video today, it will be Jurassic World. So let's run down this week's schedule. Monday, of course, Feenix Moment, followed by Jurassic World, which I really want to see the movie. Just saying. Ooh, oh no. Ooh, yeah, no. I gotta go to Dover tomorrow. I'm gonna ask my wife if she wants to go to see Jurassic World. That's a no. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh, Tuesday is gonna be a 5M video. It's part 2. So the old time bank job was actually a 2-part episode. I didn't put part 1 in there, but there is going to be a second part to it. So you guys get to see. It didn't just cut off with me getting, being placed on arrest. There's more to that story. So we're going to put part 2 up. Secondary video for Tuesday will probably be like a house flipper. Wednesday, don't know if there'll be a mod spotlight yet. I have to see what. I almost said the other one. Have to see what the Expendables has got up for showy offy, and see if Chief finishes a couple of things he's working on. So there's that. I don't know if there will be one though. If not, it'll be a filler video. There will be an Injustice video up after that. Thursday will be FS911. Following FS91, I have no clue. Friday's video, I forgot to put up Friday's video last week, and I think I'm just gonna ditch that video because I wasn't really. I do like talking about the subject, but then again, I don't like talking about the subject because the more you talk about, I'm a firm believer is the more that things get reported, the more it inspires other people to do it. So I hate talking about the subject for that reason, but I like talking about the subject for people who need to hear it. So I don't know. Might ditch that video. I don't know. I really don't know yet. If not, it will be up Friday. If it's not up Friday, then there probably won't be a Friday video. What else? What else? What else? I don't remember. So streaming wise, Tuesday will more likely we'll be doing some ATS. I wanted to do that last week, but I was just busy with getting the pool and all that set up. So I'm gonna do it this week. Hopefully by Tuesday my sunburn doesn't hurt as bad, because I might have to cancel that. I might have to play something that doesn't require me to move as much, because I have to turn the wheel and all that and shift. No, I'm not doing it with my shoulders. I can barely move my shoulders. So, if my sunburn doesn't hurt as bad by Tuesday, then I'll do some ATS. If not, I'll probably try to talk him into some like Rainbow Six Siege or some Counter-Strike. Get Lady in, see if Silent Fan's available. Get him in, and pew pew. Friday though will be Farming Friday. Might not be farming Friday. It might be we're kind of tossing around two ideas at this moment. The first idea is a sort of a construction thing, where we go around this map and dig up some stuff and transport the dirt, and then we transport the, like, for example, over here. Let me get over here real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here. So like dig this dirt here up and replace it with gravel and stuff like that. Possibly do some logging for the guys who want to do logging. They can go cut some down some trees. We're tossing that idea around, and then we're also tossing the idea of moving back to Mills County for farming, because someone actually added cotton to Mills County, and ever since the cotton was revealed in Farming Sim 19, when I say we, I mean me and Tyler really want to do some cotton harvesting. So that's an option. And plus, we had a lot of fun doing how we did the harvesting last Friday, where we teamed up and went around instead of just one person doing each field. So we wanted a little bit bigger of fields to tackle that and do some more of that. So there's two options on the table. I'd love your input, but if ultimately it'll be decided by what everyone wants to do. So there's that. So it might not be farming Friday. It will be definitely titled Farming Friday because it's gonna be Farming Simulator. But what we're gonna do, still up in the air. Saturday night will be 5M. We got everything up and running. We still gotta swap some vehicles out because we had some an older save file from my computer. Luckily, I had that because it wasn't in the new server still. So luckily, I still had the old backup, which is fairly new. It's from earlier this month. So we're gonna go ahead and get that up and running for Saturday, and all is good. So there's that. I hope you guys are happy with that schedule. Because if not, I know you're not gonna be happy because I'm not changing it. Of course, now that I think of something else, I want to address one more thing with you guys now in the video. The reason why FS91 disappeared last time was we really got tired of of course, people asking for mods. That's remedied now because we have all public mods. All mods we use are public. You can easily get them and edit them how you want them. Only thing's different on ours is the skins and the wheels for some of them. And even that's super simple to do, guys. That is really super simple. Matter of fact, on the rescue, all you gotta do is delete the dirt and switch it to Chrome. So, or put a cube map on it. There you go. But I'm losing my breath. It's hard to breathe when your back is just But that was one reason. But the other reason is constantly getting play more realistically. We're not going to be super realistic in a farming game. I said that all throughout the former videos in FS19 or FS901 for 15. We're not going to be super realistic. We're not a serious roleplay group. We enjoy having fun and being goofy and all that. So if you don't like those type of videos, don't watch them. It's that simple. Don't tell us what to do in our videos, and we won't tell you what you have to and don't have to watch. I mean, it's that simple. It's that simple. But yeah, we're not going to be super realistic, and also the whole no cussing thing comes back. We're a group of grown adults, and I've said it numerous times that this channel is not the most kid friendly. I won't let my children watch it. I create the family channel for that. So it's never going to be 100% no cussing. I tried that once. People hated it. So we're not going to do it again. So again, if you don't like cussing, don't watch. That's pretty self-explanatory. So that's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you guys did like the video, be sure to leave a like down below. I know it's kind of hard to like with me just driving around, but I do not want to move my arm. I literally got it like folded up against my chest because I don't want to move. I'm a baby. I know this. I'm going to get all kinds of comments saying, "You're a big baby." I know, but I hate sunburn. I'd rather get kicked in the nutsack 10 times than have sunburn. Never mind, I probably wouldn't want that. Some people are into that. That's kind of creepy. But I would rather go through different pain. Like, I'd rather go through the knee pain I have to go through on a daily basis. I'd rather go through tooth pain on a daily basis than I would this stupid sunburn. I just hate it. So yeah. If you guys do want to see more Farming Sim 17 Feenix Moments, though, be sure to click subscribe. And as always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!